Tighten up. Gotta tighten up. What up? Hey, man. I'm hollering at y'all before I get to work. You know, craziest thing is, I'm turning this car off before I run out of gas because I ain't getting no gas. The crazy thing, I've been at my office for 2 damn hours, but I've been on the phone for 2 hours. It's crazy. I ain't even stepped foot in there to go do nothing yet. And it's happening more and more where people calling me wanting to talk about stuff. And it's important stuff. It's not dumb stuff. But it's wild. Have you guys seen the news? I mean, literally, have you seen the news? Have you seen where Donald Trump went to the National Association of Black Journalists and tried to hold a conversation with him? And they put this vile, mean black woman up there to not talk about nothing that benefited black people at all. That was the most insane thing I ever seen in my life. I knew it was happening. I knew it was going to happen. But it's crazy. Like, you can't hold a political conversation with anybody of any substance without a bunch of bull. That was very discouraging and disheartening. I am a member of the National Association of Black Journalists, and I'm going to be emailing them, canceling my stuff out because I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I don't like the fact that as a journalist, your job is to ask questions that make sense. Your job is to get to the truth. Your job is not to be an attack dog, just attacking just to attack. It's insane. And I don't like the fact that they didn't have not one man up there at all. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The FBI came out, well, whistleblowers have come out and said that another attack on Donald Trump is imminent, which we already knew that. And that there definitely was a cover-up in the Secret Service. We knew that. All those things are obvious. Joe Biden came out today and said that he's going to move nuclear weapons around the border of Russia. The dumbest thing on the planet, which we know is not Joe because Joe can barely talk. So the deep state is moving us into a space of warfare with Russia. It's insane what's going on in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? It's truly insane what's going on this planet. And then you add the Kamala Harris drama in there where now they're trying to debate whether Kamala Harris is black or not. And for those of you who are not a part of black culture and never understood black culture, there's always been this animus and strife between darker skinned black people and lighter skinned black people, and who's black and who's not black. And so when you start to see, and you know a person who's never claimed to be black at all, who's, when you look at the pictures of her family, they're clearly Indian. And when the news says she identifies as black, let me ask y'all this question. Some of y'all in here, y'all not black, y'all may be white, you may be Asian. But let's just say you were a political candidate and you was white. And you say, I identify as being black. How would that go? What do you think would be said if you as a white person said, I identify as being black? Don't they have this thing they've been calling cultural appropriation? This is the problem with old people. Like, matter of fact, I identify as white right now. From now on, if Kamala Harris can identify as being black and she's Indian, I identify as being white. I'm going to go a little bit further than that. I'm white. I'm part German, Polish, Australian, and I'm part Antarctican. That's what I identify as. Forget what this skin look like. Forget that it's sunburnt skin. I identify as being all those things. In fact, I identify as being a headlight too while I'm in the process, and a toaster, and a garage door. That's how damn dumb this is. I'm a garage door. I'm a plastic straw too while I'm at it. The hypocrisy is insane. I mean, the hypocrisy is just insane. And here's the craziest thing. It's okay for the woman to be what she is. But instead, they want to hold a conversation, try to make everybody believe something different. All she got to do is be what she is. That's the craziest thing. Kamala, so what? You're Indian. Okay, great. Awesome sauce. Be Indian. Be what you're going to be. Go handle your business. Why you got to be black? Why you got to go on stage and try and talk black? Which that in itself is an insult to say that there's a certain way that black people are supposed to talk. It's like insulting across the board. I mean, it's utterly insulting to anybody who has some sense. I mean, it really is insane. And then for the media to come out and defend it, oh, she identifies as this. Then you add in the fact that if you just rewind time and go back, she's the same person that was saying that Joe Biden was a racist when she was running against him. And then she's the same person that became his vice president. So, but he was a racist before he was before he was the vice president. So he's not a racist anymore. But you supported him when he said, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. And we told Charlemagne that. You don't have no problem with that. And then when somebody talks about her race, it's a problem. It's an issue. It's hypocrisy to the highest point of hypocrisy. I mean, it's insane. And I want you to know, I talk to a lot of people. Like, and ain't none of these dudes of any influence buying that foolishness. None of them. In fact, more and more of them are starting to prime the pump to switch parties. And I don't blame them, man. I don't blame any of you guys. Like, I don't blame you. I wish you would have did it a long time ago. When I stepped away, everybody thought I was crazy. But I don't blame them. Because the hypocrisy is just ridiculous. Can we get the likes up, please? Stop being so mean, disingenuous. Like, oh, we like you, DW. We won't hit the like button. Yeah, it's pure and utter insanity, man. But I knew it was coming when Trump went to the National Association of Black Journalists. Now, mind you, Joe Biden never went there. Kamala never went there. Barack didn't even go there. Because they knew they got you in the bag. They take you for granted. Then somebody come over, well, you can have a discussion and lay out an agenda for what you would like to see. And it's just an attack. Just a blown opportunity, man. You got an opportunity to actually pin your ears back and say, hey, we would like to see A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Will you support A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Nope. Just blown opportunity. Just a blown opportunity, man. Blown opportunity. With a bunch of dummies. It's disgusting. It's super duper disgusting. It really, really is. Down there, 200 degrees in this car right now, too. So people who would say, you need to light your cigar with matches. I told you I have matches in the car. I just grab whatever I can grab to light my cigar. Bro, I'm going to tell you, when you really look at what be going down and how people, the media plays people, It's pure insanity, man. And the fact that so many people are not aware of the fact that they're being played, quite frankly, is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's like right there in front of your face that you're getting played. But they've gotten people in this nation so focused on their skin color, and this people across the board. You're so focused on either skin, race, because in the case of skin and race are two different things. That's what the Kamala Harris debate is. Kamala has brown skin, but she ain't a black person genetically. So they get you out to focus on skin, race, gender, or sexuality. And some people, they got this giant ball of all these things that they can't figure out. And to be clear, skin and race are two different things because they made them two different things. And so when you talk about them as the two individual things that they are, everybody comes out to fight over them. For example, I have cousins in my family who are so damn light-skinned, you would think they're white. But we'll stand next to each other, and that's my cousin. Not third cousin, first cousin. You understand what I'm saying? There's some white folks that I know from Louisiana. Their second cousin is as dark as me. But that's his damn cousin. You go to their little fish fry, and you're like, what the hell going on out here? Well, they're all family. And in the context of family, people don't have those issues and those problems. The issues and problems arise when you inject politics and the media into it. That's why I love being from Louisiana. Everybody down here is mixed up with everything. You got Italians mixed with blacks. You got blacks mixed with whites. You got blacks mixed with darker blacks. You got blue blacks. You got brown blacks. You got red blacks. You got Creoles. And ain't nobody got no damn problem. But the media will tell you it's a problem. Go to Mardi Gras. Go to Mardi Gras. You're going to see a little white kid on a ladder with a little seat at the top of the ladder. Right next, you're going to see a little black kid on the ladder with a seat on top of the ladder. They're both going to be catching beads. Little white kid, little black kid going to be exchanging beads. Oh, I like that. You can have this one. I take that one. It ain't no issue. It only turns into an issue when it's made into an issue. That's when it becomes an issue. And that's the crazy thing about it. The media weaponizes it and makes it into an issue. Can I get my lights up, please? Dang, y'all just be playing me. It's craziness. Pure insanity. I know in some states it's not like that, but in the South, it's like that a lot. A whole lot. A whole hell of a lot. Throughout Mississippi, throughout Alabama, throughout Florida, Carolinas. Now, there's some people who do stuff that's crazy now. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, people do crazy, racist stuff. Both black people and white people do crazy stuff. But that's the exception to the rule, and that's not the rule. But the exception made the rule. And that's what you notice about politics now. Everything that's an exception is highlighted. And it's made the main focus. So you take the exception and you highlight the exception. And people focus on the exception. Go and take what people normally see and highlight that. Go to City Park on a family day and see all the different races of people and all the different colors of people there on that family day and highlight that. But they won't do that. You know what I'm saying? People won't do it. The media won't do it because they want everybody and their mama fighting each other. And what pisses me off more than anything is if you profess to be a Christian, man, you can't run around being no racist, whether you're black, white, purple, or green. That's not how it works in the kingdom of God. You can't run around being racist. Because God is not a respecter of persons. So you can't run around, I'm a Christian, but I don't like that person. That white Christian, I don't like them. That ain't how it works. That's your brother and sister in Christ. But the one system that's, the kingdom is a system. The one system that's put in place to bring people together is the one that comes under assault the most. That's how you know that system is the most valid. That's the one that gets assaulted. Everybody's like, well, they didn't insult the Muslims or the Jews for the Olympics. No, they didn't. They insulted Jesus, which tells you something. People, that wasn't a Last Supper. That was a supper of Dionysus. That was a mock Last Supper towards Dionysus, which was mocking the Last Supper of Jesus Christ. Is you crazy? Is you retarded? Have you bumped your head? What's wrong with you? Then you see more and more at the Olympics. And so, guys, I'm just telling you this. Everybody's saying that the world coming to an end. I don't think the world coming to an end, because I know the big guy, and the big guy leave a lot of stuff up to us. But if people don't start praying against this foolishness, yeah. A lot of people going to die some martyrs. He's going to be happy to have you come home to heaven. The angels going to rejoice when you get there. But you got to play your part, man. And stop being so easily provoked into silliness. People really got to stop. And more than anything, people got to stop being cowards. That's what this whole social media system is set up to do. It's set up to have a way of punishing your free speech and turn people into cowards. And also giving people ways to force you to behave in a manner in which they want. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the little flags that I get every other day. Now, that's somebody intentionally trying to flag to try and get me to stop doing what I'm doing, but it gives them an angle to do that. Because it's a system set in place. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to be bold on these systems and say what needs to be said and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is, bro. I mean, that is what it is. Because what's going on now is just completely and totally ridiculous. Guys, we have a Bible study tonight. We're going to go back over, because I think we missed a couple of lessons that we didn't touch on. When we merged the two groups together, I think the older group hit everything. Some of the newer guys didn't get everything. And I was thinking about that when I was laying in bed last night. There's one more lesson that you guys didn't get. Then we go to the next one. And then next week, y'all with me when we travel. And then the week after that, we go into the new stuff, which all I can say is the new stuff builds upon the old stuff, and it's very applicable to your life. That's in D, huh? And it's really nothing new. It's just new to us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's insane. It truly is insane, man. It truly is insane that the narratives are what they are. And the thing that really pisses me off about the Kamala Harris narratives is it's almost like nobody heard this lady say that she wants to confiscate guns. And none of that's being talked about. Nobody heard her talk about her belief on the open border. Nobody's talking about her record as it pertains to black people and the arrest that she made and setting black men up. Nobody talks about none of that. All this stuff is commonplace knowledge, but this conversation around race that people find themselves, well, it's not even race again, it's conversation around skin color that people find themselves trapped into, won't let the real Kamala be shown. And it's done on purpose. It's better to have an argument about her skin color than to have an argument about what she believes and what she stands for. So they want to have an argument about her skin color. It's a base level, stupid argument. Instead of talking about what she believes, what happens has happened since she's been vice president. Oh, let's talk about her skin. So we can get these people angry so they can go vote. It's just crazy. And then the same people that get angry and go vote for her, she's going to ravage you and savage your community. Because that's what they've been doing the past 4 years. You've seen crime skyrocket and go out of control in your community. You've seen carjacking, kidnapping, robbing go out of control in your community. Home invasions in your community. But it's like, oh, let her support her and yay. And then, when it's all said and done, man, you know, they around here wilding out. They let the homeboy shot homeboy and they let him out of prison. Yeah. You voted for that. Man, my neighborhood got gentrified. Yeah, you voted for that too. Man, I went to school and my kid was being taught this. Yeah, you voted for that. Well, I didn't vote for that. I voted for her because she was this. Yeah, you voted for that skin, so you voted for that. That's how dumb it is. Nonetheless, I got work to do. I'm going to holler at y'all later.